Bad medicine. Bad moon rising. Bad at math. Bad mamma jamma. Bad Leroy Brown. Bad company. Bad credit. Bad day. Bad decision. Bad hair day. Bad headache. Bad influence. Bad idea. Bad joke. Bad luck. Bad news. Bad omen. Bad posture. Bad vibes. Bad weather. What spoils the proverbial meal more indecorously than bad manners? Well, here's the thing. The answer is nothing. All we hear all damn day long is whining and complaining about how terrible this, that, or the other thing is, and how your life is affected because of it. Curiously, though, we never seem to hear, and this is what I'm doing about it. The not-so-secret secret is that the story of your day is going to be written based on your interactions with the people you encounter. Will you shape those experiences into a harmony of cooperation, or will you obstinately engage in dogmatic dissonance? The modest and elegant exhibition of good manners is nothing less glorious than a disbursement of grace into the world. With so much friction in every promontory and recess of this world, why would one not choose to rise above the crass and jagged abrasions of constant conflict using nothing more than the inspiriting salve of decency? I implore you, do not stand idly by, waiting for others to come along and cheer you up. Cultivate the soil of your own space and watch the seeds grow and spread. Take charge of the air around you and infuse it with civility. Lift your eyes while you check the mail and say hello to the neighbor walking her dogs, and then, for a nice touch, tell her how beautiful those hounds are. You know people are ready for a quasi-polite nod, maybe a little wave, but you'll make their day with a follow-up compliment. I absolutely guarantee that joy will take on a life of its own. And what could be better than that? The next time you see a piece of trash on the ground, pick it up and throw it away. It's such a simple act. Takes no thought at all. At the very least, you will have done a decent thing. And that should be enough. But at best, someone will have seen you take care of the world around you and will be inspired to do the same. And just like that, the world got a little better without a hashtag or a video. Man or woman, old or young, family or stranger, entry or exit. I want you to risk the slings and arrows of someone's misplaced displeasure and hold the door for everyone you see for the rest of your life. Some people chafe at this because it seems they've been misinformed that holding the door is some weird sign of dominance. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to dominate every man, woman, and child that I hold the door open for walking into the gas station. I'm just terrible that way. Ignore the scorn, smile, and be gracious. At some point, that angry person is going to realize the silliness of their attitude and be better for having encountered you. If not, who cares? You were being polite and helpful. Sidebar. Hey, teenage boys, I hate you, but I have a message for you. Rise up and get out of your vehicle. Walk up to the house and ring the doorbell when you pick someone's daughter up for a date. Then, hold on to your socks. Walk the young lady to the car and open the door for her. Hold it, allow her to get in, and then close it behind her. Her dad just might pass out from shock and probably be less enthusiastic about your death. As a bonus, When you and someone's daughter, notice how I'm using that term, someone's daughter, and not bitch or hoe. Anyway, when you and someone's daughter go to a restaurant, attend to the young lady's chair. Pull it out for her, allow her to sit, and push it back in. This lunacy will also make it back to her father. And that can only be good for you. Trust me on this. Just do it. Now, I could go on and on about chewing with one's mouth closed, sitting up straight at the table, and not hunching over your food like a badger with pointy elbows. I could address the little niceties of please and thank you, of yes ma'am and yes sir. We could discuss the delight found while engaging in an elevated discourse. Simply put, good manners make everyone's time on earth that much better. And not once, not one time in the history of humanity has practicing good manners ever brought harm upon a soul. And listen, if someone is simply fit to be tied over your desire to make the world a little more civilized, well, bless their heart. That's it. That's all I got today. That's enough to ponder for now. This episode of the podcast is dedicated to the one and only Emily Post. May your spirit and wisdom live forever in the hearts of mankind, as it does in mine. For as you so eloquently stated, nothing is less important than which fork you use. Etiquette is the science of living. It embraces everything. It is ethics. It is honor. Here's a Thing can be found on the Podbean app, iTunes, and Apple Podcast. Here's a Thing at podbean.com, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and lots of other places in the podcast universe. For virtually effortless podcast enjoyment in your home or on the go, simply ask your disembodied AI robot servant to play Here's a Thing from your preferred podcast consumption platform. Episodes will also be posted on Twitter and Facebook. Search everywhere for Here's a Thing. Please subscribe, rate, and review. Okay, everybody, stop what you're doing right now. Open the podcast app and go over there and click on the 5-star rating, please. It takes about 4 seconds. Thank you. It only takes a moment. Click that button. Make a difference. Become a patron and donate to the cause by following the show link. And I'd love to welcome aboard Nigeria and Louisiana. Thank you for your time and devotion to reason. Let's keep growing the family. Share the show with a friend. Whatever in the world you're about to do, get on after it 100% or don't bother the rest of us. You owe that to yourself because integrity matters. If you can't be anything else today, be authentic. It'll pay off. Oh, I'm out of time. The music's going to end.